Hello folks, welcome back to our playthrough in the zombie mod for Stranded Alien Dawn. So last time we continued building up our base. We have a pretty decent defensive setup here. At least in terms of the more melee-oriented zombies, we went without any major damage. Took a little damage for our tower, but I think we can get that fixed pretty quickly here. Let's do orders, cut trees, and we'll cut those. How's the progress on the trees growing over here? Only 75. That's really not all that great. So hopefully this time we'll be able to actually find a new survivor, because that's kind of been one of our bigger issues. For the moment, though, let's go ahead and have Ken rest, because he'll need that for his trip. It looks like we're almost at a point that we can start to finish up our stuff here. Okay, 108, so that should complete it. Research-wise, we're doing electric smelting, we're doing the first aid kits, power cell assembly. That we kind of need to do, because that definitely takes a while as far as growing the energy crystals. All right, let's also set up a lighting camp, or not camp, ceiling lamp. I think we'll move that there. We'll keep the chairs here for now. Lights actually don't disrupt people, so we can actually set up a light in this room as well. Alright, Ken, you are rested. Go eat. And let's go ahead and send you out. So if we take a look, we have the armory bay, we have the fuel tank debris. 2 hours, 11 hours, 3 hours. Kind of want to continue looking around here, so let's send Ken out on a regular exploration mission. Deconstruct that. You know what? Deconstruct that as well. I think this will give us an opportunity to actually form a couple more spacious bedrooms, even if it's a little weird. Alright, new expedition site. I spot the glimmering of a huge chandelier in the midst of a crash site. Must be one of those retro-style luxury cruise ships. One visit won't be enough to scavenge everything, so I'll mark this location for future expeditions. Go there now. Scrap metal, first aid, and antibiotics. That's not too bad. What did we get? 140 scrap, 10 and 10. Okay. Dust storm. Hurts our solar panel, but we're still charging, so. Krista is again having a meltdown. I think part of the issue might be my schedule, certainly. What, anxious cave dweller? Oh, maybe the cave dweller part of it as well. Let's go ahead and, improve the inside here. Flooring, ceramic tiles. Do all of that for 120. Ooh, I do not have a lot of cloth here, though. You know what? Go for 1,000 cloth. And let's see. Krista, you do that. Then I'll have her sit and relax. Maybe I need to add dedicated relaxation to some of these people. Alright. Krista, go observe that plant. Smoke leaf, it's not a great thing, you know, in reality, but in game I think it'll be fine. I don't think there's any negatives that come from it, hopefully. Alright, that's considered spacious bedroom, that is... Okay. Production... Actually, don't do that just yet. I want to do the CPU stuff. So for that, I'm going to need... Let's see. Silicon, we got 230 right now, so... I think we can do 4 of them. A shooting star. Debris or meteorites? A good question. Yeah, I think it'll work just to finish these electronics right now. And since we're building this bed here, might as well deconstruct the bedroll. Not entirely sure the full extent of, like, using the survival kit. Because it has emergency rations, it has a bedroll. How exactly is the best way to use that? I'm not entirely sure. Let's do a harvesting tool, though. Because Rita, I think, could use that. And I'll use Rita to get rid of some of that, those trees over here. Alright, smoke leaf. Temperature tolerance is not the greatest. We're not... Okay, here we go. Not seeing anything great, so I think we'll just put it here. Rita, why are you... Oh, because you're about to pass out. Actually, pass out again, I should say, because she passed out before. This, I'm going to set that to Ken. This, I'm going to set to Krista. I'm not entirely sure why, when looking at this, it has... The floor has, is set as scrap metals when it's supposed to be metal. Is that a bug, or is that, something else? And Ken has the common cold now. COVID. COVID has spread to the game. Alright, let's take a look around, see if there's anything else. I gotta do the T-balls. That would probably be a good thing to do. Is that something else we can do for relaxation? Yeah, Krista, you get relaxed there. I think I'll have her go to sleep. Ooh, you know what I need to do, maybe? Move these over here. Because then we'll have lights when dealing with the zombies. Since I keep forgetting that our moon here is Nyx, so... when we get attacked, it's, cancel that one. Yeah, when we get attacked, it happens at night, so we definitely need a source of light. One thing that I have noticed, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or what exactly, but I haven't had mechs come up as available in the mod. I know they're supposed to be available, I do believe. I don't think they're limited to like Guardians or whatever, but for some reason I haven't had them come up in a while. If I ever had them come up at all. I can't quite remember. I tried to look at the related like research stuff, and as far as I could tell, I don't think any of that is restrictive of it. Oh, we're starting. Yes, we are getting our cloth now. Good. Let's take apart these t-shirts. I'm gonna do the coats. We'll do some boots. Or, well, sneakers, I should say. And when Rita drops this off, we'll get her the harvesting tools. I said we'll get her the harvesting tools. And while she's going over there, she might as well haul these glitter caps. And I'm using you for a moment just to get rid of this. So this will count as a spacious bedroom. Alright, so we got the spacious bonus for everyone. Krista. As soon as she's done there, I'm going to have her go to sleep, and then she can research those T-balls next. Alright, Ken, you get that. Jack, I'm going to put you over here, do the same thing. So what's Krista's favorite food here? Veggie stew, which we don't have available right now, but it's all right. Let's do the T-ball trees. And I know I said this, I think, in the first episode, but I really do need another survivor. Just to be set at like all the basic stuff, so they can take care of some of these tasks that seem to like just remain undone. T-ball tree. You know what? While she's out there, let's harvest these. Why is Ken on the verge of melting down? Tired, cave dweller, just a bunch of other stuff. Let's go ahead. We'll do housing, we'll do flooring. Let's do stone paving through here. Alright. This time we have 2 bombers, 1 boomer, and 7 fast zombies. Let's make sure we have rest right now. Krista and Rita is working at it. Okay. Because the worst thing that could happen to us is we're in the middle of a battle and we have... Oh, geez, they're attacking already. Well, hopefully Ken remains awake. Oh, geez, Krista. Finish it and get in. Jack, fire on them. Fire. Poor Rita. She's having a bad time. All right. Undraft, undraft. Ken, I thought I told you don't wait for treat or don't recover. So heal yourself. The fact that he doesn't have any rest right now is bad. I'll get him up to 25% and then he'll go help Rita. Hopefully that's enough. So what's his healing at right now? 3. He's almost to the point of getting level 4, which I think is what we need to fix the sleep parasites. At least that's what I'm hoping anyways. Don't tell me she's getting a lot of infections. Oh, she's filled with infections. Ken, why are you so bad at healing? Is like every... Oh my goodness. That is really bad. That's just like all infections. Like, oops, all infections from Jack's like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna heal her myself. Falling rescue pod. What if there are survivors? Can just sleep so you can try and get healed up. Or not healed up, but get to a better mood. Yeah, as much as I kind of wanted to hold off on some of this, I think I may have to do the better recipes. So stop with the grain porridge, we'll do the bread. Actually, put veggie soup as the top option for the moment. Oh, crap. We got zombies like right outside our door. Well, Jack will deal with them in the morning. Ken, you're pretty much all good to go, so go ahead and eat some porridge. Alright, fullness is done. Plain darts. Alright, that's all done. Music night. A great idea. Even though Ken's probably not going to be able to go. Crashed rescue pod. Go, Ken, go. Still don't understand why he's so upset. He's got all these bonuses. Yeah, that's one thing I really don't quite understand is the full happiness scope. Like, there's times that they have a lot of happiness, and then there's times it's just like, it's just shit. Alright, I think that's all of them. Let's work on cutting these bushes down. Well, did we get someone? Too late. An unrecognizable charred body lies twisted on the ground. They didn't survive the crash. Son of a bitch. Well, at least we're doing some scavenging. What are we bringing back? 100 scrap metal and 1 power cell. Well, that's something at least. We have 1 CPU core in stock right now. Important thing there, that should let us do research for the delivery drone, so we'll start work there. AI cores would be very nice, but those are a lot of work to get. Oh, it's music night now. Hooray. Apparently only Jack and Ken get to attend music nights. It's only the boys' night, apparently. Oh, well, Krista went, at least. The syrup. Well, we could do fruitcakes. Do we have someone that has 5 cooking? No. Not at all. Alright, so delivery drone research is done. Now we need more of the CPU core stuff done. I kind of want to change the schedule, but at the same time I'm also like, well, I'm not entirely sure if it'll work properly. Because half the time that I decide to change the schedule, it ends up with them just standing around idle, not doing stuff. Because they're set to like relax, but they've already relaxed. Or they're set to sleep, but they already got rest. So about the only thing I could do is just add more anything time kind of in the middle of the day. We'll try that. Though that may really kill the productivity, but at the same time it may not, because we will have the they'll be set to anything, so they could probably still continue their work that they're doing. Health-wise, Jack still... Oh, his cirrhosis is going to change in 3 days. Oh, that's not good. You know what, Ken, continue working on the CPU core. Finish it, and then I will have you go to sleep. And I think we need to do a refrigerator. I had Ken start work on the next CPU core only because I could. If you directly select them to like sleep, they should sleep until they're fully rested, rather than just waiting. And we should be able to do the delivery drone now. The porridge, let's just throw that away. Because I think when it gets to that bad of a shelf life where it's about to rot away, I think that has the chance to poison. I think. Again, not 100%, but... Why? Oh, geez. No one is doing any of our handling tasks right now. Alright, cruise ship, spaceship, explore, E4 hours. Go, Ken, go. If there's one thing where I'm probably not the best at, I'm probably not the best at locating my supplies. That's definitely one area where I need a lot of work. Partial fail. What the hell? Alright, Ken sees a rather large hole in the ground. It looks like a tunnel. I discovered some orange mushrooms inside the tunnel. Really? Really? That's all you did? Bringing 50 mushrooms from the hole in the ground. That is disappointing. Trees are at 272. You're almost there. Rita, I know you're not fully rested, but I'm sending you out to work on this stuff. The Heptagonia will be great once it's fully grown. And in this environment, at least it can grow all year, even if it's not always the best in temperature. Mysterious calling. Don't laugh now, but I've been feeling a sort of calling to a point just beyond the horizon. Some of the others have reluctantly shared with me that they've had the same experience. What we have in common is, well, we're not the brightest. People with high intellect seem immune to the calling. Should we investigate? Sure. So, from what I know, the calling pretty much makes it where... Rita, you go help as well. It has a chance to like boost your intellect up to up to, like, max, if I recall correctly. Alright, Rita, I actually want to have you observe that before. Just so we can craft another, another statue, eventually, here. Starving hatchling, scissor hands, yay. "20 hours for the cirrhosis." Oh no. Let's see. We have 2 power cells, so that's enough to make 2 more laser pistols once we do the research for it. I think eventually the hungry pests will leave. But I want to be careful with them so they don't go eating my stuff. Oh, it's really not looking good for us to, for our chances of finding a new survivor. Let's look at the expeditions again, the call source. So we can send Ken there. I think I might. Alright, Ken, you should be good enough. Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted. Call source, Ken, send. So he has to go get his snacks. Set store here first for the cooked meals. And then we'll take cooked meals out from these. So hopefully now they'll remain in decent shape there. I think I'll move oils and fats here. That should reduce some of our production time. Krista, why are you falling apart? Hungry and tired. Well, eat some bread, I guess. Also see that I need to set this up here. Apparently everyone wants to appreciate the scissors hand statue since we just made it. There's very much a Sims sort of aspect to this game. You know what? I'm gonna have Rita go observe this as well. Call source. The calling intensified when I reached its source. A book of all things, half buried in dirt, was as if staring at me. I reached out to dust to touch it, and with a soft whoosh, it crumbled to thin dust. A feeling of relief came over me, and with it, the knowledge of a special place not too far from here. Go there immediately. I found a circle of small rocks around an effigy made from rusty scrap. A thing like that in the middle of nowhere is an uncanny sight, but it doesn't give off a bad vibe. I feel like entering the circle and paying respects to the rusted figure in the middle. Let's hope you won't regret this. As I got near the effigy, it sprang to life and clung its misshapen arms around me. Locked in its tight grip and pierced by the metal parts, I struggled to get away, and then it spoke. It told of a mystic who visited this planet on his journey to find knowledge and enlightenment. Upon departing, he decided to leave behind a piece of his consciousness. So he wrote a diary and built the effigy as protector of his knowledge. I received this knowledge at the price of my blood. Max out intellect skill. So not too bad. 2 stabs and a scratch. Oh, it is actually quite a bit of bleeding though. But we do have a maxed out intellect now, which is even more than what Krista has. $10 hours to come back? Ooh, that's not exactly a good thing. $2.5 an hour. So he's gonna lose 25 health. It'll be bad. How's Jack doing? Wait, his cirrhosis is no more? Maybe there is a chance that it just goes away. Yay! Because he hasn't been drinking. And we got the skin bark now. I think we need another... We're definitely going to need more solar panels. Oh, here's part of it. Well, actually, no. Okay. It's just the excess. Okay, disregard. I kind of understand what's going on. So with the veggie armor, we will be able to at least have a little bit more protection than we do now. Carbon would be the best, but until we have a full array of laser pistols, that's not exactly going to work. $150 skin bark. So craft, veggie leather, and we'll do 15 of it. Oh, Ken, you need to, like, heal yourself there. You know, forget doing whatever you're doing there. Go heal. Illness. And infections. What is it with Ken and giving himself infections? Or, well, giving people infections. Cure! Oh, so Rita's apparently the one that found it. I have found a cure for the sleep parasite. It will heal all of its victims at once to get rid of their fatigue and drowsiness. Great news. Thank God. Because between making people unhappy and all the other stuff, that's been a pain. And now that we've gotten at least one thing of veggie leather, so we'll select the veggie armor here. Certainly one thing that may be affecting the way it appears that the attacks happen is the fact that we are with the Nyx moon. Since that likely causes the, well, it does cause the attacks to only happen at night. Words. Once again, words are failing me. Well, at the very least, now we no longer have to worry about Jack dying. Because that was kind of one thing that would have ruined a lot of my plans. How long does it take to do this? 4.5 hours. I think part of the issue is, well, let's see. Part of the issue that we've been having with generating more metal alloys is definitely the fact that our handling is not happening very much. Alright, similar attack to the last time. Ken's sleeping. Alright, Jack on there. Krista. Get you up here. Rita, we'll put you here. And Ken will put here. Even though he doesn't have any real defensive stuff going on yet. No, my torch. Wait, they broke through. Oh, they did break through the stick fence. Alright. Get you people out. Oh dear. Oh no. To repair this, Ken has to murder someone. The raw human meat. We are gonna just throw away the raw human meat. But Ken now has the butchered human corpse. Keep asking myself, was this gruesome act absolutely necessary? Well, it was if you wanted to repair. At least repair quickly anyways. Oh, Krista, you can also get undone there. Since I do need some wood, we'll cut down a couple of those trees. So laser pistol needs 1 CPU core, 1 power cell, and 10 metal. All of which we do have. And we can... Yeah, we can do 2 of them. One thing I'm checking real quick. Harvesting, cutting, mining. Okay. So harvesting tools really won't... Well... I don't know if that applies to scavenging. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make 1 more set of harvesting tools for Ken. Theoretically, we can do the oasis trees, but I don't even know if it's necessarily worth it, just because it takes so long to grow them. Because it takes a year to grow an oasis tree. I'm not sure if turning this down to 2 slots will allow me to do like vegetable oil and then T-balls, maybe? My intention, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so we're gonna send Ken out on one more task. Let's see. We do still have the distress signal. You know what? We'll send him now. If it works, great. If not, well, whatever. We'll become even more resigned to the fact that we're just not gonna get it. Unpowered, oh, because we ran out of power. I'm gonna set this just to do the one laser pistol. Because we gotta complete that. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to turn something off here. Or turn on the generator. I guess we're turning on the generator. Because at least until I can get more electronics, which then I can do obviously more solar panels. Alright, Ken should be completing. There it is. There's some small charred debris here, and a big chunk that is definitely a ship's control room model. The crash site is still burning and dangerous to work with, so I'll make note of the location for future visits. Look for survivors. Battling the intense heat surrounding the crash, I made my way to the control room and used a piece of scrap to pry open its damaged emergency exit. There's a lone figure inside, slumped over the control instruments, unconscious, but alive. There's no one else in sight, and I can't waste more time searching for others. I barely stand the smoke and heat. Vivian joins. What are her stats? Incapable of healing, but she can do everything else. So she'll be our kind of basic all threes around person. Although I may just have her... I'm not going to have her assemble, because I don't want her breaking any of that right now. But she can do everything else. But we finally got our new person. Let's see. Supply of liquid fuel is at 81. That's 2 more visits, or 2 more expeditions, I should say. You know what? Let's do the battle drone research. Veggie leather has all been done. New Year's Eve. Alright, let's work on all of the veggie stuff. Well, actually, hold for a moment on it. So, first thing I'm gonna do, let's take a picture of Vivian, because she's our new person here. Free camera. I think that'll work. Alright, so, plan. We're gonna make a few more sweaters. We have coats, so that's fine. And we'll need pants. Thermal pants, trousers. Let's go for the trousers, because we don't need leather for that. Once that's done, then we can start work on the veggie armor. Ooh, we also need somewhere for Vivian to sleep. Well, I guess we're gonna do this. Ooh, that's gonna take up all my metal. Which isn't good. $300 stone. We're even getting kind of tight on the stone, to be honest. Taking a moment, looking around here, seeing if we have any stone. We do have stone, well, rock chunks, interesting rock, and shiny rocks over here. Alright, so I think this is going to be a good stopping point for us for today. We're making progress. We finally got someone to join us, and with Vivian, she can do the kind of the everything tasks that we may need, which should hopefully kind of stabilize our production, all that. The big question is going to be how much this is going to make things more difficult. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but we'll find out. Obviously, as we approach getting better resources and all that, we're also going to eventually reach the stronger boss zombies. So we'll see. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to leave a like. You know, always helps the channel. We'll see where things go next time. Our goal probably will be focusing on the orbital radio, but we'll find out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.